Hey, welcome to Squawking 1200. Today we are at Jennings, Louisiana at the eSTOL field. It is 3 Romeo 7. Got the scenery from the flightsim.to. We're going to take the Cessna 185. We're going to try to do a few laps here. See how we do. See how the performance is. So let's get ready. Ready to fly. Do a quick aircraft inspection. Everything looking good. Just get in here. What the heck? Why, computer? I hate all these key bindings that don't frickin' matter. Why would the key bindings be set up to this stupid stuff? Alright, we're going to make one adjustment to the flaps settings, controls. I hate every time I come in here I gotta readjust this stuff over here is so freaking complicated. I'm gonna get rid of all this stuff off the keyboard. Gear Falcon, flaps. Go back. Save. And it just applies it to like willy-nilly. It's just like, who the F thought of this shit? Alright. Flaps down. Fuel. Alright. Looks like turn this stuff back off. Lean. Throttle. Radio, don't need to dilute any oil. Nav, beacon. We're just going to go landing light. We are at a takeoff and landing competition field. Let's see. This is another thing that just drives me a little bit crazy. Cockpit. Pilot. Alright. Turn this back on. Oil temperature, oil pressure are heating up. Good. Let's get back into the cockpit. Let's look at the wind. Got this software off the flightsim.to website. It requires two things. There's one that's in Oklahoma. I think that's the first one that's required. I think that is 0 Lima 42 or Oscar Lima 42. It was in IFR conditions this morning, so I just jumped over to 3 Romeo 7 Jennings. Alright. Looks like we got a little bit of wind coming from the right. Very little, though. Center ourselves in the cockpit. What the hell? Why does this... It's stupid. Alright. Went back to DLSS, trying that for today. I'm going to check I'm going to go to this. I think this is CAS. I think this seems to work better. Get rid of that. Alright. Controls free and clear. Flaps are down. Radios are on. Don't need that. Don't need that. Alright. Let's go get in line. Some other aircraft down there. While we're taxiing, I'm going to do... What the heck am I pressing? Let's do a little background chatter. 122.8. Got some guys camping out underneath the wings here. Looks like we got full media. My transit van over there. Alright. Squawking 1200, squawking stall. Nobody coming? The scenery is magnificent. This is just awesome looking. Okay, we've got a couple of judges there. Get ourselves lined up. Alright. Gonna pull up the flaps. Gonna go one notch. One last check. Everything looks good. We're gonna do a left pattern here. Alright, we got the okay from the marshals. See if I can get a little bit more out of it. Oh, didn't lift off quite yet. Oh, we took the whole field. Alright, looks like these must be the turning markers, or the... Alright, see, we're gonna make a right pattern out of here. When I first installed the scenery, I think I did it in 2 sections yesterday. This was not here. I was able to do left patterns. Alright, there it is on the right downwind there. There's some, looks like my next big cone. Alright, looks like we probably have to stay. The red ones must be boundaries. Alright. Landing on. Alright, it's going to be nice and tricky. Gotta come in a little bit lower and a little bit slower, I think. Alright. There's the white building, white cone. First notch of flaps. Little nose up. Second notch of flaps. Just about stall speed. A little more nose up. Nose up. Flaps up. Come on. Alright, let's see, we got about 385, 390. We're going to get back in line. $383.90. All right. I don't consider that horrible. do the parade lap. Not a lot of fans out here today. Oh yeah, hi mom. That's it. So it's just like it's our moms and kids that have come to watch us. Yeah, there you go, enthusiastic guy. Alright. First, second, third. Don't think we're gonna podium right now. Alright. Another enthusiastic fan. Alright, let's see. Get the sun on left. Get ourselves lined up with the cone. Okay, that makes sense. Get our wheels right on the line. Marshall gives me the okay. A little tail wheel locked. That could be some of the issue. All right, everything's a go. All right, that's all we're getting. 2,200. And release the brakes. I'll have to check the replay. I'm not sure if I lifted off. Get this thing slowed down a little bit. Throw in some flap. Two notches of flaps here. Third notch of flaps. I like the height. I think I'm doing alright here. A little bit fast. Go all flaps. Oh, this feels good. All right, 330, 330. Not bad, not bad. One notch of flaps. Gonna go up again. Lifts off at about 50. Stay in the boundary. Probably gotta stay in the boundary. Right after this landing, we're gonna roll back through and do another takeoff attempt. Alright. Alright. Right on the edge here. All the way up. At 350, a little longer. Alright, let's go get in line. Measurements taken. Marshall says, move it along. Alright. Clear. Oh, wheel lock. Hang on. Glorious day for practice. Not too many spectators. It's a season opener, 2025. Well, it says it was in April, but we're just going to pretend this is our season opener. So I'm lifting off about 50. All right. I don't know if I have a wheel lock assigned to this. I don't. Sure, I'm nice and squared up. Both wheels on the line. I'm getting the ready sign from the marshals. Gonna give him my ready sign in a second. So I think I'm gonna go last with the throttle. As soon as I start hitting 40, I'm gonna crank up on some flaps. All right, give him the thumbs up. Ready? All right, dialed in. Wheel lock. Release. Try to get that tail up. Oof. That's the ride right there, man. Have to figure out the replay system to see what our see what my takeoff distance was. Felt pretty good because I felt like it was right on the edge of just coming right crashing back to Earth. Alright, see if we can get about a 300 this time. The neighbors here must love this weekend. Hopefully they get free tickets, and hopefully they get their insurances paid. There hasn't been an accident at the eSTOL competition involving a home in years. I'm just making that up. First notch of flaps. Alright, there's our marker. Over the cone. Second notch of flaps. Pull some power. Full flaps. Pull the power. Coming in hot. Better, better. Wayne, more nose up, 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 more. Oof. 310. That was pretty good. Get the thumbs up by the official. It's going to be time to go sign some autographs. If we go back to our DraftKings FanDuel, Squawking 1200 is not high on the list. We're going to taxi back to parking. We're going to have the mechanic take a look at this thing. Make sure the oil levels are where it should be. Check for any structural damage. A couple of hard, it's a hard on the landing gear. Make sure there's no cracks. All right. Jennings, Louisiana. This is a lot of fun. This is gonna be revisited with a bunch of different aircraft. All right, parking brake on. Radio stack.